I am Aligan Lingappa, Assistant Professor in Physics. Today's my branch is Electricity, Vector and Electromagnetic Theory. So, BSc Tharsam, paper 3.1. So, my chapter is Electromagnetic Theory. Topic is equation for plane electromagnetic waves in free space. Electricity, vector and electromagnetic theory. BSc, program BSc, subject physics, semester third semester, University Vijayanagara Sri Krishna Devaraya University Ballari, session number 47. A learning objective, magnetic field vector, electric field vector, Poynting vector, electromagnetic waves, then Maxwell's equations. So-called learning objectives for the equation of electromagnetic waves. Session outcomes, the direction of propagation of waves, equations for electromagnetic waves, velocity of light in a free space, direction of vibration of magnetic field and electric field vectors with respect to the direction of propagation of electromagnetic waves. So prerequisites: electric field vector, magnetic field vector, electric field intensity, vector identities, magnetic field intensity. So these are the prerequisites for the study of equation of electromagnetic waves in a free space. So derivation of electromagnetic waves from Maxwell's equations. We will assume that the vectors for the electric and magnetic fields in an electromagnetic wave have a specific space-time behavior that is consistent with Maxwell's equations. Assume an electromagnetic wave that travels in the x direction as shown in the figure. Then electric field is assumed to be in the y direction and the magnetic field in the z direction. Just see the diagram. That gives the direction of propagation of wave, electromagnetic wave. Assuming that where the electromagnetic wave which propagates in the direction of, that means in the x direction, where electric field vector E and magnetic field vector B which are vibrating mutually perpendicular to each other and also perpendicular to the direction of propagation of electromagnetic waves as shown in the diagram. So we know that Maxwell's field equations in a free space, divergence E is equal to 0, del dot B is equal to 0, curl E is equal to delta B minus of delta B by delta T, curl E which is equal to minus delta B by delta T. Divergence B is equal to 0, del dot B is equal to 0. Curl B, so del cross B which is equal to mu naught epsilon naught delta E by delta T. So Maxwell's field equations in free space. So these are the general Maxwell's equations specialized to the case with the charge and current both set to 0. Taking the curl of the curl equations gives curl of curl E, that means del cross of del cross E which is equal to del cross minus of delta B by delta T which is equal to minus of delta by delta T of curl B, so del cross B which is equal to minus mu naught epsilon naught delta square E by delta T square. Del cross of del cross B, curl of curl B which is equal to curl that means del cross mu naught epsilon naught delta E by delta T which is equal to mu naught epsilon naught delta by delta T of curl E del cross E which is equal to minus mu naught epsilon naught delta square B by delta T square. We can use the vector identity curl of curl V, del cross V, which is equal to del of del dot V. So del divergence of V minus del square V, where V is any vector function of space, and del square V, which is equal to del dot of del V. Divergence E is equal to 0, divergence B is equal to 0, del dot E is equal to 0, del dot B is equal to 0. Then the first term on the right in the identity vanishes and we obtain the wave equations. 1 by C naught square delta square A by delta T square minus del square E is equal to 0. Then 1 by C naught square delta square B by delta T square minus del square B is equal to 0, where C naught, which is equal to 1 by root of mu naught epsilon naught, by substituting the values of mu naught permeability of free space, epsilon naught permittivity of free space, then we get 2.99792458 to 10 power of 8 meter per second. So the velocity of electromagnetic waves in free space. So note that from Maxwell's equations applied to empty space, that means for a free space, the following partial derivatives can be found. Delta square E by delta x square, which is equal to mu naught epsilon naught, delta square E by delta t square, and delta square B by delta x square, which is equal to mu naught epsilon naught delta square B by delta t square. These are in the form of a general wave equation with V is equal to C is equal to 1 by root of mu naught epsilon naught, where mu naught permeability of free space, epsilon naught permittivity of free space. Again, by substituting the values of mu naught and epsilon naught, then we get C is equal to 2.99792 into 10 power of 8 meter per second. So that gives the velocity of electromagnetic waves in free space. Then equation for plane electromagnetic waves in free space. We have an equation for electromagnetic waves, del square E, which is equal to 1 by V square delta square E by delta t square, and del square B, which is equal to 1 by V square delta square B by delta t square, where E and B are electric field and magnetic field vectors, considering the wave moves or propagates along x-axis only. Consider waveform equation psi is equal to psi naught to the power of I omega into t minus x by v. Let this equation number 1. Then where psi stands for ERB, differentiating equation 1 with respect to x. Then delta psi by delta x, which is equal to psi naught to the power of I omega t minus x by v, I omega 0 minus 1 by v. Then delta psi by delta x, which is equal to f psi naught e to the power of I omega t minus x by v into minus I omega 1 by v. So from equation 1, delta psi by delta x, which is equal to psi of minus I omega 1 by v. So therefore delta psi by delta x, which is equal to minus psi I omega I by v. So then delta psi by delta x, which is equal to minus I omega by v psi. Let this is equation number 2. Where psi stands for ERB, then delta E by delta x, which is equal to minus I omega by v vector E, and delta B vector by delta x, which is equal to minus I omega by v b, that means vector b, just as shown in the slide. Differentiating again the above equation 1 with respect to t, then we will get delta psi by delta t, which is equal to psi naught e to the power of I omega t minus x by v, I omega 1 minus 0. Then delta psi by delta t, which is equal to psi naught e to the power of I omega t minus x by v, I omega delta psi by delta t, which is equal to psi I omega. So then delta psi by delta t, which is equal to I omega psi. Let this is equation number 1. So because in the above equation e to the power of I omega into t omega x by v I omega psi naught. So the whole thing psi naught e to the power of I omega t minus x by v, that factor which can be replaced by psi, so called let delta psi by delta t, which is equal to I omega psi, equation number 3, where psi which stands for E or B, vector E, that means electric field vector, vector B, so called magnetic field vector. So with respect to electric field vector, the above expression, the equation 3, which can be written as delta E by delta T, which is equal to I omega vector E. So similarly, with respect to magnetic field vector, the equation 3, which can be written as delta B by delta T, which is equal to I omega vector B. So taking curl of psi along x-axis, curl psi, that means del cross psi, which is equal to I cap cross delta psi by delta x. Let this equation number 4, where I cap that indicates the direction, so along x-axis. From equation 2, del cross psi, which is equal to I into minus I omega by v psi, where psi again stands for E or B. Then the above equation in terms of electric field vector, which can be written as del cross E, curl E, which is equal to I cap cross minus I omega by v vector E. Let this is equation number 5. Then del cross B, curl B, which is equal to I cap cross minus I omega by v vector B. Let this is equation number 6. Consider Maxwell's third equation in isotropic medium, del cross E, curl E, which is equal to minus mu del B by delta T, I cross minus I omega by v E, which is equal to minus mu I omega B, I cross E, which is equal to mu VB. Let this is equation number 7. Consider the Maxwell's fourth equation in isotropic medium. The medium having the same density at all the points, then such medium is called isotropic medium. Curl B, del cross B, which is equal to minus epsilon delta E by delta T, I cap cross minus I omega by V B, which is equal to minus epsilon I omega E, I cross B, which is equal to mu V E. Let this is equation number 8. So the relation between what magnetic field vector and electric field vector. So the equation 8 that indicates where the electric field and magnetic field vectors, so they are mutually perpendicular to each other and also perpendicular to the direction of propagation, where I cap cross B, that indicates where I cap, that indicates the direction of propagation of V, cross B, that indicates the direction of vibration of magnetic field vector, where cross, that indicates both they are mutually perpendicular to each other. Again, that gives the another vector, so called E, where E is perpendicular to both I and B. That means according to equation 8, we say that where the electric field vector and magnetic field vector associated with electromagnetic waves, where electric field vector and magnetic field vector, which are vibrating mutually perpendicular to each other and also perpendicular to the direction of propagation of wave. To satisfy the relation 7 and 8, E and B and direction of propagation I cap must be mutually perpendicular to each other. This shows that transverse nature of electromagnetic waves. So the graphical representation of electromagnetic waves, so a graph of I cap along x-axis and E along y-axis and B along z-axis as shown in the figure. So just to see that where yellow and pink, so that indicates the vibration of magnetic field vector and electric field vector. So where the wave which propagates along x-axis. So electromagnetic waves are transverse in nature. The graphical representation of propagation of electromagnetic waves. So, yeah, shown in the diagram. Then what about the applications of electromagnetic? They are used to transmit a short or long or FM wavelength radio waves. They are used to transmit TV or telephone or wireless signals and energies. They are responsible for the transmission of energy in the forms of microwaves, visible light, infrared radiation, ultraviolet light, gamma rays, and also X-rays. So that means the applications of electromagnetic waves. Then multiple choice questions are related to the electromagnetic waves. What we discussed earlier, so-called the nature of propagation of electromagnetic waves. First one, which parameter is unity in air medium? Permittivity, absolute permeability, relative permeability. So, relative permeability, so that must be equal to unity in case of air medium. Zero permeability or permittivity implies which state? No ions are allowed in the medium, no current is generated in the medium, no magnetic or electric energy is permitted in the medium, no resistivity. Zero permeability or permittivity, that implies that no magnetic or electric energy is permitted in the medium. So third one, in a free space, the ratio of frequency to the velocity of light gives the phase constant. Is it true or false? Yes, true. In a free space, the ratio of frequency to the velocity of light gives phase constant. So fourth one, electromagnetic waves or transverse in nature is evident by polarization, interference, reflection, diffraction. So here polarization that gives the electromagnetic waves, that means a transverse nature of electromagnetic waves, where both longitudinal waves and transverse waves which undergoes interference, reflection, diffraction. But longitudinal waves cannot be polarized, transverse waves can be polarized, so that electromagnetic waves are transverse in nature is evident by the phenomenon of polarization. Electromagnetic waves do not transport energy, charge, momentum, information. Electromagnetic waves, they can transmit energy from one place to another place. They can transmit momentum from one place to another place. They can carry the information from one place to another place. But they do not transport, they do not carry the charge from one place to another place. So B is the correct answer. So others, then which are the reference books we need for the study of electromagnetic waves. So first one, Electricity and Magnetism by K.K. Tiwari, Electricity and Magnetism by Sehgal and Chopra, Electricity and Magnetism by Kare and Srivastava, College Physics Volume 2 by Sundarajan and others, then Electrodynamics by B.B. Lord. These are the references, that is the reference books we need for the study of the nature of electromagnetic radiation. So the propagation of electromagnetic radiation then in a free space and also as well as in a given medium. So thank you.